to another episode of Sports Rambling. I am your host, Brian Belcito. Today is Saturday, September 19th, and it is a busy time right now. Unprecedented time in sports as we've got everything going on all at once. You've got week 2 of the NFL season. You've got college football going. You've got the Stanley Cup finals. Dropping the puck in game 1 tonight. You've got the NBA Eastern and Western Conference finals in full gear. You've got baseball going down to the wire in their season. They are about a week away from ending their season. And you've also got golf. The PGA Tour is playing its US Open this weekend. So they're finishing up round 3 as I am filming this. So I'm just here to follow up on last week's new segment that we did called Honey Hold My Wallet, in which I am playing with some funny money, betting some money on football games each week, and I just wanted to follow up on last week's show and get my picks out there for this week. We want to see how I do, keeping a tally going. So to recap last week I went 3-1-1. My 3 victories were the Saints, Bills, and Packers. My lone loss was the Cowboys not showing up on Sunday Night Football against the Rams, and my tie was the Chargers and Bengals. So not bad, but wouldn't be a winner in the situation that we're in because I am running it as a parlay bet, so I had to go 5 for 5, and in that case I did not do that. Therefore, I would have lost $100 off of my $2,000 bankroll that I've given myself. So that takes the tally, if my math is correct, and this is not new math, this is old school math from an old school kind of guy. Take away 100 and I've got $1,900 left. So this week in week 2, I am gonna lay $150 on a 4-team parlay. So I gotta get all 4 games right, and this is against the spread. So the first game that I'm doing is I'm taking the 8 points and the Panthers against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I just don't trust what Tampa Bay has put together so far. It's going to take some time for Tom Brady and Gronk and Leonard Fournette to get on the same page. So I think that Carolina is going to go into Tampa Bay, and they're going to keep it close, if not win it outright. So I'm taking Tampa Bay plus 8. I'm also taking 3 points and the Vikings playing at the Colts. Similar to the Brady situation in Tampa Bay, the veteran quarterback Phillip Rivers, I think it's going to take him a little bit of time to adjust in his new spot in Indianapolis. So give me the Vikings, who are coming off of a pretty bad beating they took at the hand of the Packers. So they're going to want to get their season, on track and get that first victory. So give me the Vikings and the 3 points there. I am going to continue to roll with the Packers and Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is pissed about the Packers drafting a quarterback early in the draft. I think he's out to prove himself. Last time we saw a mad Aaron Rodgers was when he slipped in the draft, and he's put up a Hall of Fame career since then. So he's got that chip on his shoulder again, and I think he's out to prove something. So I'm going to give 6.5 against the Lions. Give me the Packers again this week. And finally, the world champion Chiefs, I'll give the 8 points as they go into Los Angeles to face the Chargers in that beautiful new stadium, the Chargers home opener in the new stadium. It's a shame that place and the Vegas stadium are not opening to huge crowds. So there you have it, folks. I'm going to recap that for you real quick. That is the Panthers plus 8 over the Bucks, the Vikings plus 3 over the Colts, the Packers minus 6.5 versus the Lions, and the Chiefs minus 8 at the Chargers. So those are my 4 teams. Again, Panthers, Vikings, Packers, and Chiefs. I will be laying $150, and if I were to hit that, I would win $1,911 of funny money. So that's my segment of that for this week. We will check in again next week, see if we can improve on that 3-1-1 record. So just a real quick recap of what else is going on. In the NBA, you've got the Miami Heat holding a 2-0 lead over the Boston Celtics after 2 close games. The first game ended in exciting fashion. Jason Tatum trying to dunk to tie it up in overtime, and he got absolutely denied by Bam Adebayo right at the rim, one of the great blocks in playoff history. Game 2 was close as well. Came down to who made the shots at the end, and it was the Miami Heat again that came through in the clutch. You had a little bit of a meltdown by Boston. They had a big lead. Then you got some antics in the locker room between Marcus Smart and Jaylen Brown. They had to be separated by teammates. Some reporters saw some of the aftermath of that. So let's see what happens tonight. We'll see if the Celtics are able to use that as fuel for their fire and bounce back, or if the Miami Heat can get one game closer to the NBA Finals. In the other series in the West, you've got the Los Angeles Lakers coming out strong last night and taking out the Denver Nuggets. They led by 25 plus at one point. Just wasn't really much of a game. The Nuggets got in some questionable foul trouble early and never recovered. So we'll see if the Nuggets can make this a series. Game 2 is tomorrow, that being Sunday the 20th. In the NHL, the Dallas Stars will be taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning in the Stanley Cup Finals. My prediction there is that we'll see the Tampa Bay Lightning skating around with the cup, but I hope to see a good series. You got 2 hot goaltenders coming in and 2 very complete teams. So that's what's going on there. And then real quickly in baseball, you have a red hot New York Yankees team. They have won 9 straight as of this morning. They had a historic run earlier this week where they hit 19 home runs over the course of 3 games. Their first baseman, Luke Voigt, now has 20 home runs in the shortened season. That's pretty impressive. He's he's leading, and there are a few other guys right around him, but he's got the lead right now in home runs. So the Yankees are looking good, going to get a good spot in the playoffs. We'll see if the Rays can hold them off this last week. And also in the American League, you got the Chicago White Sox playing really well. The Twins are playing pretty good ball. You've got the Oakland A's playing really good ball. They're beating up on the Giants the last couple days. In the National League, the Dodgers are the class. The Braves are playing good. The Cubs are playing good. The Padres are playing really good. The Cincinnati Reds have caught fire, so they may sneak into the playoffs. The Giants have a tough road here this week. As of right now, they're down 6-0 to the A's. After that, they have one more game with the A's, 3 with the Rockies, and then they close out with the Padres. So that's a little bit of a tough road for them. We'll see if they can squeak into the playoffs. Not sure if they're going to be able to do that. Truth be told, if they're going to play the Dodgers in the playoffs, I'd rather probably the Giants not make it. I would like to see the Giants and Dodgers have a playoff series someday, but I'm not sure I want it to be a first round 3-game series in a shortened season. It's just, that's a special rivalry and it deserves a regular 5 or 7 game playoff. So also you've got the U.S. Open on the PGA Tour going on. They are wrapping up the 3rd round right now. You've got Mr. Wolf at 5 under. You've got Bryson DeChambeau. Right before I walked in here to film this, he picked up another birdie to get to 4 under. And then you got a bunch of guys bunched up at between 1 and even and 1 over. So we'll see how that goes tomorrow and who gets that trophy, take home another major this year. So that's it, folks. That's my show for you today. I just wanted to get you updated on the standings that I have going on in the Honey Hold My Wallet segment and what else is going on in sports. So I appreciate anybody stopping in. I wanted to throw out some love out there. I know a lot of Americans are hurting today. We lost Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg yesterday, so I just wanted to throw out love to her family and throw out a little bit of props to the notorious RBG. So that's my show for today. Thank you for stopping in on this episode of Sports Rambling. Much love, and everybody have a great Saturday night. Thank you very much.